Day 7 of our countdown to 40. This is where I get to share with you life lessons that I have received throughout my life that have meant something, that have taught me something, that have stuck with me. And today's lesson comes from my grandmother. Yep, she was pretty monumental in my upbringing. And this one is pretty funny in a way. And at first, might seem a little intense, but stick with me. I promise it will make sense. And actually, I've had one of you guys request that when I share one of my advices from my grandmother, which is Brazilian and only speaks Portuguese, that I actually get to say it in Portuguese too. So you ask, you will receive. So the advice was, or the lesson, definitely not an advice. The lesson that my grandmother gave me growing up was, and vó is what we call grandmothers in Brazil, in Portuguese. But what she would say is, Marina, o pecado é só pensar, which means, Marina, the sin is to think it. What she meant by that is, don't think those things, right? And if you did think it, you might as well just say it. That was the whole point that she was trying to get to. You already thought it, you already sinned, you might as well just get it out. Don't let it sit in your mind. I don't know, maybe you agree. And if you do, share your comments, let me know. And if you've been told this too, please, I'd love to hear how you have stayed with that throughout your life. But to me, what that meant and what I have, I guess, translated it into meaning into my life is that sometimes the thoughts that we have are a way for us to process the things that we need to say. But it doesn't mean that everything you think needs to come out of your mouth, right? So don't use the idea that you thought it as an excuse for you to say it. But maybe the fact that you're thinking about it is a reason for you to process it. Maybe out loud, maybe with someone, but give it some space for the thought to happen. So if you're enjoying these crazy lessons, I would love to know. So let me know in the comments. Like this post, and please make sure to follow because there are lots more. This is the countdown to 40 and we are not even halfway there.